What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, All Around Mike, where I'll cover my book, I'll cover basketball, I'll cover whatever you need. I got you. So, start out, I'll tell you about myself, I'll tell you about my book, I watched the Pelicans and Warriors game tonight. I'll cover that at the end of the video. But yeah, let's just hop right into this. Get started on my first official video interacting with you guys here. So yeah, basically this here is The Protectors, my first book. This came out in February, so it's been out for a little bit. It is on Amazon. So after this video, if you're interested, go grab you one off Amazon. Hardcover is $24.99, paperback is $13.99, and there is a Kindle version that's $6.99. So if you want an ebook, go grab yourself one. It's on Amazon, and I am coming out with a Spanish and French version. So if you speak if you're native to those languages, it's coming out to you in Spanish and French. It's in the publishing process. Yeah, this is my very first book. I'm currently on my second book, but I'll get to that at a later date. I'll read you the back cover here. Here you go. Peter Anderson's journey for solace transforms into an epic quest alongside allies Micah Bay and Alex Bell. They face supernatural foes, confront dark powers, and explore dreamscapes to protect Peace Island and its ruler, King Pelican. Amidst chaos and war against the Nolan, deep emotional bonds and the essence of humanity's strength are put to the test. As evil threatens reality, they unite in a story of love, resilience, heroism, proving that unity and hope can overcome darkness, echoing the eternal spirit of the human heart. So yeah, that's pretty intriguing, that cover there. And that's me right there. That's the no one on the back. That's the main antagonist of the book. We got Peter Anderson right here, wielding the staff of emotion. That's what that weapon is called. And then there's Micah Bay, that's his cousin. Interesting fact, Micah, the character, is an inspiration of my real-life cousin. I have a real-life cousin named Micah, and I made him a character in the book because I care a lot for my cousin. And the story behind that is me and him, we've experienced a lot of supernatural stuff together, so I just gave him a character in the book for that. But yeah, that's that. What else? Oh, chapter title. I'll share the chapter titles with you guys here. It's got 9 chapters, 152 pages. First chapter is Restart, Black and White, Crystal Light, Long Con, Great Uniter, No Place Like Home, A Place Called Love, A Heart and Soul, No One Rising. Yeah, those are the 9 chapters of the book. And it's a good read. It is really a solid read. I've had family, most of my family has read it. They've all given me good feedback. They've all said, hey, this is a solid book. This is a good book. But family sometimes, they tell you things that, for your benefit. So I have had a friend, I've given this to a friend. I'm having them read it at the moment. Someone who's maybe not biased in any way. So once they get done with finishing that book, I'll tell you how their feedback is, and then I'll feel more confident saying, yeah, this is a solid read, it's a good read once I get more. But yeah, and like I said, I'm currently on my second book right now. It won't be a sequel to this book, but it will be an origin story of one of the characters in this book, King Pelican. And I'll dive into more of that book, that character, later on. You just gotta read it for yourself. It's a good book. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to read, supernatural entities, superhero, well, not superheroes, but heroes in their own right, saving the world, all that from dark powers. So yeah, that's that. The Protectors. Um, and well, I'll just jump right into my Warriors segment here. I watched the Warriors and Pelicans game tonight. This game was without Curry, and let me tell you, this was a messy game. We won 104 to 96. We won, but it was a hard fought game, and I would have liked this game to be wider margin, but it wasn't that way, and like the Warriors had me worried in the first quarter. The Pelicans jumped up 29 to 19 in the first quarter. The Warriors shot 2 of 22 in the first half, and then 10 of 25 in the second half, which a better jump in the second half once they started to give Jimmy the ball more. That the offense without Curry definitely sucked. It did. But luckily Jimmy was able to be the guy and lead us against the Pelicans, who are now 3-17. I would have liked a little bit of better game from everybody else. Yeah. Now we got a Thunder and Warriors game coming up on Tuesday. That game is really gonna worry me there. Like, that really worried me. The Thunder are 19-1. In besides one game, who Jalen Williams came back against Phoenix last game for the Thunder. But besides one game, they've done all this without Jalen Williams, their second best player. And I know that a lot of people are harping about that, but that's insane to think that you're doing that. You've gotten to this point without your second best player. It blows my mind. It's really reminiscent of the 2016 Warriors. Shea sitting out fourth quarters and all that. I now feel how being a Warriors fan and remembering 2016 when we were knocking the socks off teams, we went 24-0 to start the season. Remembering that and now being on the receiving end of it, I now feel how you other fans have felt back then. So it's a horrible feeling, and now I sympathize with you. So I sympathize with you very much, because the Thunder are freaking scary, and we're not gonna have Curry in this upcoming Thunder game. And Jimmy Butler took a hard fall in this Pelicans game. Now, he went up for an alley-oop. Micah Prevey undercut him, and he took a hard fall on his hip. And I'm really concerned about, is he going to be moving well against the Thunder? Because that will likely end up in a bruised hip, I imagine. We're not going to have Curry, and we need Jimmy to be moving well in this upcoming game. And it's worrying, because outside of him, I don't really have full trust in anybody else to create offense. We don't have that guy. Yeah, that's my Warriors ramble. I'll probably talk about the Thunder and Warriors game coming up. I'm gonna miss the first half of it because I got work, so I'll catch the tail end of it, and I'll probably talk about that after that's over. So yeah, go get you a book off Amazon. This is really good. So yeah, bye guys.